Hey everybody, this is Dark Guardsman, and welcome back to another progress update on how ICBM is going. So now how I was saying rendering was going easier than expected, that was just the game kind of laughing at me until I hit the rocket launcher. So this didn't go as easy as planned. Literally the entire day has been spent just trying to fix the RPG and make it render properly again. For those who are really familiar with how the old one kind of looked in your hand and moved around, you'll know it's not in the same position at all and doesn't exactly look kind of right, but it works. After a day of spending messing around with this is actually about the best we're gonna get for a while until I find somebody who actually knows what they're doing, because it seems most of the people I've been talking to today don't really mess with 3D items to start with, and the ones that do mess with 3D items don't mess with interaction on the 3D items. So for example, what I really mean by interaction here is if I can actually pull out the exact item I've been trying to use as an example all day. So the bow is an item that when you interact with it actually changes. It pulls back, it's got several model states, it kind of vibrates and moves around. The rocket launcher was supposed to be about the same. When you hold back, it's supposed to go into an aim state and it's supposed to then fire. That's kind of how it's supposed to behave. Of course, I did change the behavior. For those who do know, you could go into an aim state and it would fire right away. That's kind of details. Actually, I think it's stuck in an aim state at all times. But now I kind of had to change it around just to get it to work. It will now stay in an aim state just like a bow until you release it, and then it'll fire, which is actually not too bad. It gives you a chance to aim it and everything, and I might actually toy around with that and give that an actual reasoning to aim longer, and might even give it an aim up animation and a laser here later. But that's not the important point. Important point is it works. We have a rocket launcher that actually doesn't look half bad. You actually can hold it, and it sort of looks like your other hand's almost holding it. The plan will be eventually to override the player model and actually make that properly held and really nice looking and do the full works over on this mod. After all, if I'm going to spend this much time updating it, I'm going to go the extra mile to make it look nice. But yeah, fire missiles now. I'll get the missiles probably working here shortly now that I've got the RPG where it needs to be. I've got the item icon working for it and everything else. The drop state works properly for it. So yeah, see you guys later.